Hey everybody, this is Beth Bond with Southeast Green, and I am in Eustis, Florida with my cousin. Actually, we're at his, hey God chick, welcome to the broadcast. We are down in, my cousin lives in Eustis, but he's in Mount Dora. He has a quilting shop called So Many Things, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about homesteading and use some examples of stuff he has here in the shop. Now, hey Sassy Scraps. A lot of people, hey Ahmed, a lot of people would not considering a sewing shop a good place to have a conversation on homesteading. But what I'm showing you is these are actually weighted pillows that are connected to scrap sashes. So as quilters sew, they can stash their squats. Now, if you look closely, you will see. Isn't that, yes, so cute. I love that. That's exactly right, Sassy Scraps. So if you think these are really cute, then give us some hearts. But more importantly, let's take this idea. So the idea of homesteading is a lot of people are doing their own canning, they're doing their own gardening, they're trying to simplify their lifestyle. And with homesteading, it's based off of the principle in the late 1800s when people were moving out to, the pioneers, and nothing ever went to waste. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Beth Bond. I'm with Southeast Green. We're the largest online news site for sustainable business and environmental policy, and my scopes here are about lifestyle. And so one of the women that works for my cousin makes these weighted bags. Now, what's really cool, for those of you who are sewers, you will see immediately these are actually salvages from the edges of the quilt fabric. So let me see if I can show you. All right, so see right here, this is called the salvage, and you normally would not include it. Well, that's actually sort of waste that ends up going in the trash can. But what this brilliant woman has done is she's told the sewers here at the shop that if you'll sell the salvages for her, then she will turn around and turn them into all kinds of things. This is just one of the things she does with them. She's actually taken salvages and she's made bags out of them. They're just amazing. And, it's sort of fun to see the salvages. Some of them are Minnesota, some of them you see the dye lots. And, do not use for children's, all the warnings, the makeovers. It's really sort of a fun thing. And so I thought I would show this off because this is actually sort of, a practice of sustainability, where you take everything in your life, hey, Creative Chalet, and you take it and you put it to good use. The other thing is you might see here, this is somebody cut off a big piece of salvage, but it's also a great way to use your scraps. And quilters just end up with smaller and smaller scraps, and they're like, well, what can I do with it? And this is a perfect example of something that you can do with it. And so, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We're just talking about how every piece of fabric you have can be used and just be creative, including the salvages. So these get included in these little baskets. So my cousin is more than happy to sell these to you if you want these. But more than that, I just thought this was a fantastic idea and about weighted scraps. And this is the bags you can also make out of scraps. This is one piece of fabric, but it's not really a lot of fabric, and it's just a great idea for making scraps. So, in the spirit of homesteading and using every single thing, the homesteaders were famous. They would use, when it came time to slaughter chickens or hogs or cows, they would use every single part of the animal. And we should all be doing that. We should be creating as least amount of waste as possible, either through recycling, composting, or making creative ways to use the salvages. So just really quickly, I'm Beth Bond with Southeast Green, and we can go to southeastgreen.com. We save all the scopes. The scopes are entitled Full of Useless Information. For our replay viewers, and for those of us who are here, if y'all don't mind sharing this, if you thought this was of value, the overall message I like to do is be creative and find useful ways to use these things. If you want to see, if you think this is a really good idea, or you want to give one of these as a gift, you can contact my cousin through somanythings.com. And we want to thank you so much for joining us on this scope. And hopefully I'll be doing another scope tomorrow back from Atlanta. Thanks so much.